So Tesla stock made some amazing moves last week. Hello. And of course, it might have to do with adjustment of the prices of certain models depending on inventory. And of course, after Tesla's 2023 shareholder meeting, the announcement of Tesla's next factory, I think the biggest move happened when Elon Musk visited China. That really impacted Tesla shares in a positive way. And so, welcome back to my channel where I give you the latest Tesla news. This is what is expected for this year. The International Energy Agency is expecting 14 million EVs to be sold this year. This would be a 35% increase from the previous year. Now, while demand surges, EV startups are struggling. Amazing though that Tesla consistently pushes the boundaries of what is possible. Q4 of 2022, Tesla grew over 34% year over year. However, Tesla is facing competition in China with EV manufacturers BYD. BYD is pushing to overtake Tesla as the world leader in EV manufacturing in terms of sales volume. While Tesla has grown significantly since going public, it will be interesting to watch both competitors. The best stock to buy, however, I think is undoubtedly Tesla. So Jim Cramer of Mad Money forecasted that Tesla shares will soar from its current prices. Remember, Jim Cramer used to not be in favor of Tesla. However, he recently said the company should be viewed as a tremendous technology enterprise. Well, Tesla has increased over 20% in the last 2 weeks, but can Tesla keep raising?
Now let's go to these charts. Williams is always looking at the past action in any given stock to identify cycles that seem to repeat themselves over and over again, which they do. And Tesla sees both a long-term cycle and an intermediate-term cycle. You can see the longer-term cycle, that's the one in blue. It's a 42-month cycle. Tesla's major highs and lows have all pretty much stuck to this pattern ever since the stock began trading. Why does it matter? Okay, because right now the long-term cycle's looking pretty darn good. It bottomed near the end of last year, which is when the stock stopped going lower, right? And if history's any guide, this pattern says Tesla can keep rallying through the second quarter of next year. Rather than worrying about the next 12 months, Williams recommends buying the dips.
Cathie Wood of Arks Invest thinks so. While the stock will not go up in a straight line, however, Tesla will increase to about $2,000 by 2026. That's the prediction of ARK. So I think the lowest is 1,500 and the high prediction is 2,400, and that's their medium prediction. According to Cathie, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Ark Invest is an investment firm led by Cathie Wood that just recently bought about 88 million shares worth of Tesla.
As one of the leaders in the AI space, a lot of people look to you to see where the future is going in terms of where we see AI going in the next 5, 10, 20 years. In our research, we predicted that AI ETFs would reach roughly 35 billion, correct, in 2030. Do you have any thoughts around this? We currently have roughly 70 ETFs that have artificial intelligence, AI, robotics in it, but where do you see the market going?
Well, we think this is a very large market, and we believe right now the hardware side of it is probably in the $30-40 billion range. So multiply that by 8, we see the software side going to 8 times that. But over the next, between now and 2030, we think artificial intelligence is going to add more value than any of our other technology platforms. In fact, it's going to catalyze them. We talk about Tesla all the time. It actually is the biggest artificial intelligence play, we believe, right now in our portfolios. It is the largest position in our flagship portfolio, ARKK. Why is this? Because autonomous taxi platforms, we believe, globally, will deliver by 2030, $8 to $10 trillion in revenue.
Cathie Wood believes that the only companies to survive a anticipated deflation are those with a competitive advantage of innovation. Cathie is interested in Tesla's capacity to expand its artificial intelligence and robotaxi business. This probably made the biggest impact in Tesla's shares going higher, Elon's recent visit to China. Keeping a good relationship with China is of utmost importance. China controls 58% of supply chain.
Tesla shares ending today up just about 4% as Elon Musk makes his first trip to China in 3 years. A high-stakes visit consisted of meeting with the Chinese foreign minister, who told the press afterwards that Musk is keen to keep close ties to the country. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian joins me now with more. And we know, Pras, obviously China critical here to Tesla's success, at least in the near term.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that it's been 3 years since he last visited. It was that time he went to visit the opening of the factory and did that dance on stage. But obviously, China very important to Tesla. It's their biggest factory by volume. They sold over 20% of their cars there. It's a big deal, and over half of the cars are exported from there to other markets. So China, a big factor for them in their success story. He met with government officials today, talking about how he opposes decoupling the U.S. from China. That term that a lot of companies and people are talking about. Do companies want to sort of remove operations, go to other places like India, like you mentioned, Vietnam, places like that? Musk saying that China is very important. He wants to double down, that they want to expand production in Shanghai. They want to build a mega factory, a big battery factory there. So that's another big thing they want to do. So like I said, yeah, more than half of global deliveries from Giga Shanghai. Tesla is there to stay.
And of course, as Tesla and Ford joined forces in collaborating through the charging network. Now it comes to this question, can buying Tesla stock make you wealthy? Well, it depends on how many shares you accumulate and at what price you buy the dip and you hold long term. And of course, forget about short-term noise. So will Tesla come back down from its highs? Probably. Nothing goes up consistently. Just zoom out for a good amount of time and watch. So however, whenever shares of a stock you love go down and dip, buy the dip. Most high-end investment firms buy when stocks fall, not when they're at all-time high. But always remember to do your own research. Why do so many people fail when investing? Buying high and selling low? Now, emotions, greed and fear. And what can you do in any of your portfolio's investments that you bought too high? If it is a quality stock, you might want to add shares while they're trading low, not high. You can lower your overall cost this way. Just remember, you are not the only person who has made this mistake. We all have made it at some point. Educate yourself, don't listen to the media. Research your investment and buy only quality company that won't go bankrupt tomorrow. Just remember, if you're looking at a company and you're not sure if this is something good to buy, you can always consult with an investment professional. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Staying with cars, Tesla's Model Y is the world's best-selling car, beating out Toyota's RAV4 and its Corolla models. And this marks the first time an all-electric vehicle is the best-selling car across the globe. Joining us now is Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian to break this down for us. Quite a move here for Tesla.
Yeah, if you want to sell a lot of product, cutting prices usually is the way to do it, and that's what happened here with Tesla. As you said just now, Tesla crossing that top global selling car according to Jayco Research and Motor1.com. Seeing that Tesla Model Y sold 267,000 units in Q1, just above that Toyota Corolla, which sells globally at 256,000 there for the top two.